Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is me, Mickey C, aka Mike James, and this channel is all about showing you the unfiltered life behind the scenes of growing a YouTube channel, as well as trying to grow our dream life with my wife, who's currently getting ready inside. Oh, there she is. Get your mind out the gutter. But yes, this is my 9 to 5, the job that I go to through the week in order to pay the bills. And this is a business that is owned by my sister-in-law, Catherine, who is married to my older brother, who also works here, called Catnip, where she basically creates cute characters and puts them onto pins and mouse mats and mugs and all sorts of stationery stuff. And I just help package the orders, and it basically just helps pay the bills. But we need to get on with some work, so I've turned on I did turn on the Mac, but for some reason there we are. And to add a little bit of context to building the dream life with the wife, part of that dream is Ashleigh has had a dream. Part of that dream is Ashleigh's had a dream. Ashleigh's always had a dream of being a saddle fitter, and saddle fitters can earn very, very comfortable money. But it's not even about the money. Ashleigh has wanted to do it for about 9 years at this point. I remember when we had a saddle fitter that came out, and Ashleigh was really interested in sort of becoming an apprentice for her in her early 20s, and this saddle fitter was like, yeah, I was looking to take on an apprentice. This would be like great for me, and it would be great for you, because then you could learn and become one. And then Ashleigh sort of got her hopes and dreams up, and then we just heard nothing, and we pushed and we pushed and we pushed with this saddle fitter, but nothing ever came of it. So obviously Ashleigh just put her head down, got on with work, and then sadly COVID hit, and her autoimmune condition worsened, and her general health deteriorated to a point of where she could no longer work. And so for the last 3 or 4 years, we have been slowly building up the money to help Ashleigh get through the qualifications that she needs to become a saddle fitter, as well as just saving up money in general. But this week is a super important week. I cannot stress just how important this week is for us. This is the week that is going to make or break that dream, and I genuinely mean that. But I'm not going to talk about it yet, because we've got a few days before we actually have this phone call that Ashleigh needs to take. So let's get through those days first, one step at a time, as I always say. So let's start with the first step of getting to work. So we turn on the heat presses. Don't need you today. You can stay off. You have the day off. You've barely worked a day in your life. Tote bag press. You take the day off. I wish somebody would say that to me, but not quite, because I haven't worked a day in my life. But patting me on the head and just saying, "You've worked hard, Mike. You take 3 weeks off." Yes, boss. I wish I could do that. Not unlike the mug press, which works its absolute butt off. And that's the mouse mats done, so I can put them down there. And it's now just basically time to... Hello? Catherine did a live stream over the weekend. And I actually joined the TikTok live, so that was actually a really fun experience, getting to chat to some of you guys live. I don't know if any of you were actually over there, but yeah, that was a fun time. I think that Catherine wants to do more of them, but whether or not I'll be joining, I don't know. But just going to go ahead and move this over without breaking anything, hopefully. But yeah, it's all moved, and yeah, some people actually sent me GIFs on TikTok, which I am not overly familiar with TikTok, but yeah, thank you so much. If you are watching and you were the individual that sent those GIFs over to me, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Time to head down and get some lunch, because yes, it is now 12 o'clock, so we've been working for a couple of hours. I swear to God, when I left this morning, my hair was all slicked back and looked absolutely fine, but now, bird nest mode again. Thought I'd just very, very quickly document. I've bought a Rustler's barbecue rib thing for my dinner. It's only 394 calories for the whole thing, so thought it was a quick snack and something hot to eat on this cold day. And I'm really trying to experiment a little bit and not vilify carbs so much on this weight loss journey, because so far I've lost like 2 stone, but it's been through eating the most bizarre things like processed cheese strings and pre-cooked chicken, and I do want to start introducing a little bit of fibre back into my diet and a little bit more carbs. but try and balance it so I'm not going overboard. So we'll see how we get on this week. And we got the gang back together. And then there was none. But we fast forward to the end of the day, got the manifest, got me Dean, and we're heading downstairs with a post. Okay, so I am now in my office. This is where all the magic happens. This is where I make all my gaming stuff. This is where I hold all my collections and stuff that people send me, and where I make most of my content. So I am now jumping on my PC to try and see if I can do a bit of content for the next gaming video. Because if you're new around here, basically I try and upload my Minecraft videos every Sunday. But last week I didn't get a video out simply because I am doing a task at the moment in Minecraft where I need to clear a massive area of water. And it involves building a bunch of stuff so that this machine can clear all this water. And unfortunately, it ended up taking me about 4 times longer to clear it than I was anticipating. And couple that with the fact that I was working at Catnip every single day last week, so I could only work for like 2 or 3 hours after work, whereas normally I have Tuesdays and Thursdays where I dedicate that time to purely like making progress on the video game stuff. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't do that last week, so that postponed the video. The week before, I was just that behind. Then last week I was working every single day, so I couldn't get the video done still. And it was supposed to go out last night, but unfortunately I'm still not done. I've got the actual clearing done. Now I'm on to the actual building and the sort of terraforming of the whole area. And that is now probably going to take me another couple of days to do. So, yeah. I need to get to work on it because right now I haven't uploaded a video in over a week. Coming up, will it be 2 weeks? Yeah, I think it'll be 2 weeks now since I've uploaded a video, and it's stressing me out a little bit because I was trying to get back into the habit of uploading every week, and the whole sort of structure of the videos were I was doing them so that I could upload them every week, but unfortunately this one video idea, which I thought I could get done in a week, ended up taking me 2 weeks, and I'm still not done. So, with that being said, I'll get to work. However, we fast forward to about an hour and a half later, and yeah, I didn't get any work done. It's not through a lack of trying that I haven't got any work done. It's just I was trying to plan it out in my head and kind of do some sketches and things and figure out how I'm going to go forward and finish off this video. And I've kind of had some realizations that it's not going to be as straightforward as I think. But I'll explain in a second, because first... Oh, shit!
Hi!
I was literally just coming out to, I literally was just vlogging and was like, yeah, I should go out and see if you're here.
I was literally just putting the key in the door.
That, by the way, you guys are literally going to see the rawest reaction to me just getting a jump scare there, because I literally just opened the door and you were there.
Oh. It's just there's stuff out the back I need help with.
But now that Ashleigh has finished scaring me and then, tearing me apart by asking me to carry in very heavy objects, we're now cooking dinner. And I'm actually doing, shock and horror chicken fingers. Because, well, we wanted it, so we're doing it. I am also taking this opportunity to weigh out the ingredients for my overnight oats as well, because I really, last time I did them, you guys saw I put 100 grams of oats in, and unfortunately that ended up being I think it was about 500 or 600 calories or something when you included the milk, and I put 2 scoops of protein powder in. So yeah, it ended up being about 500 or 600 calories, but I'm trying to make it less calories, just so it's not as calorie dense. So what I'm doing is I'm actually doing a normal 1 serving of oats, which is 50 grams, putting in, although 2 scoops is the normal amount for this, it does actually say 35 grams of protein equals 2 scoops, and that's the recommended use. I'm actually only putting in 1 scoop, so it'll be half the calories again, and then putting in maybe about 75 mils of milk, and then blending all that together, and I'm hoping... Oh, actually, I've just thought, do we have Greek yogurt? My plan may be in jeopardy, or... Oh, no, we do. I think we do. Icelandic style, not Greek style, so I don't know if it's going to work the same, but Oh well, we'll find out. F around and find out is my motto. Well, it certainly looks a lot less once you've blended it all together. It certainly doesn't look exactly like your stereotypical bowl of breakfast, but we'll give it a try. We'll throw it in. And that Icelandic yogurt was actually quite thick on its own, so I'm hoping, being in the fridge, that the yogurt inside that mixture, once it starts absorbing into the oats, will thicken up as well. So I'm hoping the goal is to kind of make it like this. I know that it is going to be gloopy because it's obviously got milk in, and I don't want it to be completely solid, but I am trying to achieve almost like a cookie dough consistency, and apparently that's what happens when you blend the overnight oats. So we'll give it a try, because as of right now, I'm assuming it should only be about 300 to 400 calories for that whole thing, roughly. So that's a good amount for breakfast. Before, like 700 calories was a bit on the higher end for me, but we'll figure it out, especially because I'm still planning on eating lunch tomorrow, so as I will be at work, so we'll see how we get on with that in the morning. But for now, I need to add the mix to this. And I'm even weighing out my chicken portions for myself, as I've put down 300 grams on.
I was going to say, should I not have the smaller bowl and then you have the bigger bowl?
Well, it doesn't really matter.
It just feels wrong.
It really doesn't matter.
It's just...
It really doesn't matter.
Well, I'm having cheese, so...
Are you not having it in a wrap?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about wraps.
I was going to say, why would you buy wraps if you're not going to have any?
Are you having a wrap?
Well, I've put 4 down, but I might just have 3 instead.
Oh. They're not very warm.
What are you doing, you little bugger? However, you guys know the rules. When the food comes out, the shirt comes off, especially when it's the expensive Syndicate Originals shirt that I literally just forgot for Christmas, because I have already ruined 3 shirts from Syndicate Original, and I don't want to ruin it.
3? Scuffy bugger.
You married me.
Before you do...
Yes.
Oh, it's a bit of a personal question.
Okay, 2 seconds. But no, babe, you're not supposed to have boils that big. Just wanted to document my overnight oats, which definitely seem to have thickened up this time. Let's
Rip.
No, that's how I wanted it to go.
Oh. Well, not rip then.
That means it's gone how I wanted it to go. The only thing I haven't done is figured out just how many calories are in this thing, but I am now in a bit of a rush, so I'm going to get this down me, and then I'll do the other bit in a second. Here, do you want to have a quick try? It's basically similar as the other one, but we didn't have any Greek yogurt, so I had to use some of that Icelandic yogurt.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's like super thick and stodgy.
Like you.
Yes.
Nice.
Excellent. I am now going to give this a very quick try. Put you down there. But yeah, look, it's like super gloopy.
Like you.
You've fallen. Yeah, not as nice as the other one. It definitely needs a bit of honey in there, and
It's not sweet.
I think it is. It's just, I think that Icelandic yogurt, because it was like vanilla flavoured, has added a bit too much vanilla-y flavour to it. It's kind of like, because the protein powder was vanilla flavoured as well, so it's kind of like, vanilla! Anyway, I didn't get this down. Can I just take a seat somewhere? That's that finished. Then I forgot I needed to finish off by just throwing in some balm into my beard, which... Not that anybody asked for it, but if anybody wants to know what I do with my beard, basically, as soon as I get out of the shower whilst it's still wet, is I use beard oil. And obviously, beard oil is meant for, like, rubbing into the skin. Like, for years, I made the common mistake of, like, thinking you just rub the beard oil into your beard, but you don't. You're actually supposed to, like, get underneath your beard and hit the skin. Hello, babe.
Hi.
And then all I do, once I've got it like rubbed in enough, is I use a boar bristle bush?
What?
A boar bristle brush to slowly just run it through the beard, which just sort of helps spread the balm and helps sort of detangle the beard hairs as well. So this is how you know if I've done a morning routine or not, because the beard will either be all like straight and done nicely, or it'll look like it's fraying all over the place if I haven't done anything. Just give the hair a good old floof up. Excellent. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but babe, we're all going to die. Yeah, I'm running really late, but we got almost to work and then I realised I left my wallet at home. Hello. Gotcha. But yes, we're waking up on this fine Tuesday and heading into the office, because normally on a Tuesday we would be working on our gaming channel at home all day, as well as going to the gym. However, we're still a little bit behind on getting all of these orders out, and Dean really wanted just one more day's hand on just getting to work, getting all the orders out. So, first things first, gotta shake, 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 shake that white ink. But with the ink shaken, we can now sit down, as we will need to get to work on just checking emails and stuff, and checking for any empty messages, etc, etc. And I'm not gonna lie, I am so distracted this week from, like, even though my video is behind and like my brain's like stressing out about getting it done, I've just got like several other things that I'm stressing about this week. So yeah, I feel like a bit like spaced out with like all the distractions and stuff, but we're doing good so far. Thursday, like 4 o'clock is that phone call, and that is going to be the issue is I can't really say much about it, but it's just something that unfortunately Ashleigh has to do before we can like green light her like chasing her dreams. So she's started doing like little bits here and there towards it, and start like she's got herself like she's been shadowing that lady, as you saw. She's obviously been down and met one of the saddle manufacturers in the UK and kind of got herself in there, and we haven't like documented anything else because there's nothing else that's really happened. And one thing that needs to happen is she obviously needs to register with HMRC. We need to have a bit of a business plan developed, and we also need to get the website revamped to add on all the details about her fitting services and stuff. But we can't do any of that until we've heard back from this phone call on Thursday. So that's why it's like such a big thing, because Thursday afternoon is either going to be... Basically, her dreams are going to happen either way, but Thursday afternoon is either the go date or the date where they turn around and say, oh, there's like a few things that we need you to do first. And that is going to be either a setback, which I imagine it'll be like a considerable setback, or there'll be no issues and it'll be greenlit, and then Thursday will be the it sounds dramatic to say this, but I mean this in all sincerity, like the start of the next phase of our life, because Ashleigh doing this is like her dream, and not only is it a dream, it's a feasible dream with a very, even if the income wasn't like massively feasible, even if it was just a comfortable living like income, it would still be absolutely fine because it's her dreams. But because the income potential is so high as well, it gives the opportunity for Ashleigh to even work part-time and still earn like comfortable money. So yeah, fingers crossed. Well, that's everything checked, and not really much to sort out really, so I can head over here. Oh yeah, I forgot that I left this on. I made up 2 pin banners last night, and I was supposed to package these before I left, but it took me that long to make them up because I was having so many issues with them that I actually didn't get them done till about 4:10, by which point I had to leave. So I know where I'm starting off from. So I'm going to go ahead, jump into work, and I'll check back in with you when we head to the gym. Right, it's time to get off to the gym and get those gains. I'm not sure where Dean and Catherine are, they haven't got in yet, but I'll probably I'll run into them as I'm heading out, I can guarantee it. Well, look what the cat dragged in. But yeah, my lunch choice for today is a bit of a wild, random one, which I know is quite on brand for this channel, but I got some garlic sausage and decided to get some cheese so I could have like a grown-up version of one of those like dairy lunchable things, just without the crackers. And they also had some pumpkin seeds on offer, double roasted and salted, so quite high in calories, but I just wanted to give them a try. So I probably won't eat many, but I just wanted to see what the taste is like, which I didn't actually read that they were double roasted and salted, so I imagine it probably tastes a little bit like peanuts. Yep, they are salty. Nice though. Do you want to try some? I'd say more for me, but I don't think I'm going to eat anymore, so I'll leave them there for somebody to probably ultimately end up bidding, in all honesty, but I suppose I could take them with me and try and figure something out to do with them. And I have been working, but I just wanted to say cheers, Liz, for supporting Catnip. And you'll get a bit more context, but sorry for the wrapping paper choice, but I just wanted to add a little bit extra to your order for everything that you've done for us at Catnip, so thank you. And it's that time of the day where we can say it's the end of the day. But yeah, I actually just looked down at my wrist and you can see that scab kind of healed over now, so I can actually go ahead and order another strap. Don't worry, I didn't forget about the strap for the Apple Watch. I was literally just waiting for that to heal, but we're all good now. Also, cheese. But I'm now home and just kind of doing some... just put my finger in Ashleigh's contact juice. For God's sake. That's ruined my mood. But despite the bad moods, we have to get on, so I'm filling up my water bottle and then I'm getting on with some gaming stuff. As it is now, I mean, technically the video is like a week and 2 days late, but on a technicality, it's now 2 days late because it was supposed to go out on Sunday. I just didn't really have much motivation yesterday. I proper burned myself out over the weekend. Just because I literally... quite frankly, I worked like over the weekend. I think I did like 25 hours of work or something over Saturday and Sunday, which I know for a lot of people is going to be like only 25, but it's like when you're like constantly recording and thinking about the video and stuff and like trying to like stress about getting it done to a deadline that you just didn't meet in the end, it took a massive toll on me mentally. So I kind of just needed to just chill out a bit yesterday, but I was trying to get some work done and I got nothing done. So hopefully, fingers crossed, today is the day. Well, we've made some progress and I'm actually really chuffed with the progress that I've made. I'm actually confident in saying that tomorrow after work, I can probably get that video finished. Yes. And I totally forgot to vlog this, but I thought I would just document it. Just so we're all following along, as I know there's quite a few people that have actually messaged me saying that they're on their own weight loss journey. So this might be a meal idea. Or you might look at this and think, absolutely not. I actually, fun fact, used to hate stir fries. I used to get them given to me as a kid, and then once I would start sitting down and eating the stir fry, the rest of the family, well, not just the rest of the family, I wasn't singled out, but my mum and dad would wait for me and my younger brother to go to bed, then they would order a takeaway, and we would be extremely jealous and would hang around upstairs and would hope that they'd bring us some takeaway up. I mean, we were so fat. Anyway, I digress. So we're basically having a beef mince stir fry with 5% fat mince and some bean sprouts. Yeah, bean sprouts. And then just a veg mix. We actually have a veg mix this time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Ashley's home as well.
Hello.
So yeah, as a kid, I grew up absolutely hating stir fries, but it wasn't until sort of my mid-20s where I actually started to very slowly learn to love them again. But now, it's nowhere near our top dishes. Oh, thank you, babe. It's nowhere near my top dish, but it's definitely a fan favourite.
Why did you say stir fry like that? Stir fry.
Stir fry. It's a fry.
Playing with their favorite toy. It's a really cool way to say, I missed you too, and turns your arrival into a moment they start looking forward to.
Oreo.
Sign 7.
I love you.
Oreo.
We've ended up watching some video on how to know if your cat loves you. and
Sitting in a
it's
chair
pretty
after
cute.
you-
But I do want to go ahead and open this box because Ashleigh very subtly tried to hide this from me. I saw it get delivered yesterday,
I
and
didn't. How can this be a subtle hide?
and I left it in the box, and I was like, oh, I'll get that later when I'm finished with my video. And then Ashleigh tried to sneak it in when I was at work, and she's hidden it probably about as well as she hides her Christmas presents that she buys. And this isn't a present for me, by the way. I'm just gonna go and give you that a second. This is actually a box.
I'm so sorry. I needed to yawn.
This is actually a box
Our
that
address is here.
Ashleigh has ordered for herself
Well, not just me.
and her friends, because apparently when I am travelling to a place of which I am not disclosing just yet, Ashleigh is inviting her friends round to basically just eat junk.
So it's basically a whole big box of junk. I keep getting our address in it.
Yeah, well, maybe you just keep it pointed at me for
Okay, yeah, okay, hi.
now. I am star of
fingers.
this show.
No, you're not, I am. Oh, strong man.
You lie.
No comment.
Oh, Jesus.
How's that going for you?
Terrible.
Jesus, just get into it, man. I really don't think you need to, like, open it all the way up.
No, I'm just trying
Look.
to hide,
Look at the gloriousness.
hide the address.
Ah. Well, okay, bye.
Bye now.
Yeah, I might have gone a little bit overboard, but no one needs to know about that.
What?
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 I said I might have gone a little bit overboard.
A little bit overboard.
Yeah, but I mean, they were between 10 and 50p each, so, you know, it's fine.
You have problems.
I really do. I have big issues.
And I've managed to convince Ashleigh to come with me to run to the shop because we bought this clock about 2 weeks ago and we still haven't got a battery for it because the last one ran out of batteries and it was a really tacky clock. So we bought a one which was a bit more fitting with our kind of wooden beigey millennial aesthetic. But we need we need a battery for it and we keep forgetting to buy one. I keep messaging Ashleigh and Ashleigh keeps messaging me and then we just both forget. So we're going for a little bit of a late night drive to go and get a battery. aka drive to the shop 2 seconds down the
I
road.
can't believe you're forcing me. Just driving to Asda and I've just had the car cleaned. I am fuming.
Bye, love you, bye. There we go. Working clock. Success. We should have got a bigger. We should have got a bigger clock.
It is kind of lost on that wall, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh well. My Dr. Pepper exploded all over me. So I've come to change my top. Good morning. I have failed you. I have failed in my mission to dance on a Wednesday. I'm so sorry, guys. I could literally hear the fire alarm test going off as I pulled up this morning because I was running late, as usual. So, unfortunately, I will dance in memory of the great dance. That is all the strength I can muster. I'm sorry. I'm a disappointment. However, I must welcome you back to Wednesday, and I must bring and pick myself up from this dark and deep slumber, because we've got to get to work. And today is actually a bit of a unique day. It's not actually going to be just your same old, oh, I've come to work, do the orders, go home. I mean, I am at work, so either way, it's just going to be work. But Today's actually a stock check day. There's only actually 12 orders on, and that's why I came in yesterday deliberately, because Dean and Catherine aren't actually going to be in on Friday because they are travelling somewhere for the weekend. Shocker. I'm kidding, of course. But so in order for them to be able to travel on Friday, I needed to be in a position where I could help Dean today, and so today is going to be getting the orders done. Hopefully Dean will do the post because I cannot stand doing the post, and then we'll be able to jump on and start counting through all of the stickers and the coasters and the mouse mats and everything else, so that we can do an accurate stock check and see where we're at and see what needs ordering and see, you know, what we've sold a lot of and what we haven't sold a lot of. But before we do that, we need to turn on the Mac and get to work packing orders. Well, unfortunately, we're teleporting now to the end of the day, and I completely forgot to vlog lunch, and I'm so sorry. But not just sorry for you guys not vlogging the lunch, but I'm absolutely gutted because we have just met one of the nicest couples ever. I wanted to give a massive shout out to the Woolly Cod Wanderers. They make like van life stuff, and they are YouTubers themselves, so I'm going to go ahead and put their thing on the screen, hopefully, if I don't forget, and I'm also going to put them in the description. But honestly, they were so nice of a couple. I'm so glad I ran into them. They've actually made my day with just how kind they were, not just to Catherine because they've watched my videos as well, but just they were just so lovely to me, and they had so much like passion and energy, and I just absolutely loved it. And at one point they just started talking like vans with Dean and Catherine, and I just kind of like sat there like a lemon because obviously our van died. Yeah, unfortunately our Nimbus died a couple of years ago, and then we borrowed a van to do the NC 500. But yeah, anyway, that was the whole thing. But yeah, honestly guys, that was such a great, like, honestly, I think you guys were like, oh, like it's made my day, like meeting you. Like they were saying like they've waited for months to run into us so that they could speak to us. But honestly, you've made my day. Like, it's just so nice to meet you guys. Like, I know I'm not saying that to be like, you know, I'm literally just a tiny fry, like making videos on the internet. But honestly, if anybody, and I mean this like sincerely, if anybody ever sees me out and about, just come and say hello. Like, I absolutely love meeting people and just talking to people about things and just asking people how they are and just getting to know people. It's just, honestly, it is one of those parts of doing this hobby or job, of putting yourself on the internet, that is just absolutely incredible. And I love meeting people. I might sometimes come across as a bit awkward and have a really bad resting bitch face and look grumpy half the time, but honestly, I genuinely love running into people. But I'm going to go ahead and get this post downstairs. I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you for making my day as much as we made your day. But I hope you guys have a wonderful year. And also, I did do a little bit of snooping, which we did talk about when we met up in Wetherspoons, but I just wanted to say congratulations as well. I totally went over my head that I checked your videos, and as long as I've got my facts incorrect, they recently got married as well. So I wish, you know, massive congratulations, and I wish you guys the happiest of married life. But yeah, I thought I'd document this, so I'm back upstairs doing a stock take again. So all I'm doing is literally just counting how many of everything we've got in the shop, so that we can just, you know, update all quantities and stuff. So I need to go ahead and get some of these pink pads and start counting them, and then writing down how many there is on this sheet of paper. So starting with the A5 pads, we're gonna go, actually I'll cut the camera, 2 seconds. 51 of those, but now it's time to double check. I double and triple counted and got 52 the second time, so I'm just going to double check one more time. 23 there. 48, 49, 50. Yep, definitely 52. That's the pink ones done, so now I've got to move on to the Pocket Planet. And that's all of the notepads done now. And I am indeed home, and I'm going to go ahead and put you guys down there because I've got a little bit of an unboxing to do now. I just bought this on Amazon because I don't want to spoil where we're going yet, but at the end of April, at the end of March, sorry, I am going on a travel adventure and I'm vlogging it.
Without me.
Without Ashleigh. Yes. I'm joking. It's a bit of a lads like getaway for my friend Azza. It's his 30th in the middle of March, so we're going away on a little trip, and so I bought a bag on Amazon that is supposedly fits the Ryanair bag size thing. So hopefully, the biggest thing with me with backpacks that I find is that the straps, because I'm a bigger guy, I find that the straps, they're quite sizable straps then.
Ooh.
Oh, very size. Much wow.
It's the other way.
It is the other way. Yeah. I would have liked it to be a little bit longer, but...
Oh, I was going to make these
like
smaller.
keep going off to school.
You look like
I'm going to school, Mum.
I was going to make them shorter for you, but...
Oh, I like them
See,
longer.
when I have a backpack on, I like it to be really tight and up here.
Oh, God, no. No, I need it to be, like, droopy and, like, skater boy.
Droopy.
Droopy. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know how that is when it comes to travelling. She beautiful. All right, you got the shop. I got work to get on with.
I'll do the week first.
Oh, right, sorry.
Stop that.
Bye. Righty ho, so I've come upstairs. I like how I do the exact same thing every time I come in my office. I start recording as I shut the door. I think just in my brain it makes a good transition point, but I am indeed in my pyjama bottoms. I swapped out of my trousers and that because I just wanted something a little bit more comfortable, because I'm about to sit down and get to work on filming the last bits for the gaming channel and kind of finishing up that video. I think, assuming I can get the music on within the next couple of hours, I should be able to finish the video today. I've got 1 or 2 more builds that I kind of want to do, and part of me inside is like wanted to improve some of the builds, but honestly, it's now like over 2 weeks late, this video, so it just needs to go up. I'm sick of like lingering on it, so I'm going to put it up, and however people like it is however people like it. I put my best into every video, but I need to move on and keep moving forward because tomorrow, I'm not going to be at Catnip tomorrow, and normally I would be working on gaming stuff, but tomorrow is the phone call, the dreaded phone call, and I'll admit I'm getting quite anxious about it, and I'm not even the one having the call. It impacts me because obviously this is a big change for both of us moving forward. But yeah, it's just, I'm nervous for Ashleigh because I just hope it goes well. This is like not, it is saddle fitting related and self-employment related, but all I can say is that if you know about being disabled in the UK, then you'll know kind of the hoops we've got to jump through to get this ball rolling. But fair to say, after tomorrow, this phone call is either going to hold us back and cause headaches, or it's going to be as easy as 1, 2, 3. And tomorrow afternoon, Ashleigh will be registering as self-employed with the HMRC. And that's why I am shitting bricks. Please excuse my French. If anybody watches this with young ones, I am so sorry. I don't make a habit of swearing, but I've got to be raw and I've got to be brutally honest. This is very, 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 very stressful and a very anxious time for all of us. Ashleigh weirdly doesn't get fazed as much as I do, but I am a massive overthinker, and I don't even care about admitting that on camera. I am genuinely one of the biggest overthinkers you'll ever meet, and that's why, like, after last week's vlog, I had that whole ramble about like improving the vlogs and stuff, because I get so caught up in my head about things, and I just end up overthinking them. But anyway, let's go ahead and overthink this video and try and get it done without beating myself up. Well, we are donesies. Well, I say we're done. We're not done with the video, but we're done for today. Time is now 7 minutes to 7. So just in terms of where this video actually is, by the way, I only need to add the music on, but I'm going to do that in the morning. I was really trying to get this video out today, but realistically, I just don't think I'm going to get it out today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it out tomorrow for around about 6 p.m. So I'm going to actually go ahead and put the music in first thing in the morning, get the music done before I go to the gym. Then I'm going to render it out and do the thumbnail, go to the gym, or go to the gym, come home, do the thumbnail and such. And then we're going to try and get some work done on rebranding our Saddle Hub website, and I'll talk a little bit about that because I haven't actually shared a lot about the Saddle Hub in terms of like the web development or like the business running side of things. So be a bit of a businessy day tomorrow, so please just bear with me. But like you guys signed up for when you hit that subscribe button is just seeing what I get up to in the life of It's Me, Mickey T. And in our continued mission to try and lose weight, we are having baby roast potatoes and garlic butter chicken or something. I don't fucking know. We're having chicken with garlic and stuff with new potatoes, so that should be fun. And look at my little stitchy princess. Hey.
Literally everything on me is stitch.
Yeah, literally, even your slippers and your... What is going on, babe? And that, to be fair, doesn't look too bad. I'm looking forward to trying this. I'm not a big fan of new potatoes and stuff, really. I don't really have them very often. Is my tray in there?
Yeah.
Where is tray? Oh, there is tray. Tray.
Mine's still upstairs,
I'm just going to get some salt and pepper. Good morning, and yes, I am pointing the camera up so that you only see my shoulders, because nobody needs to see my man boobies on a random Thursday morning. But yeah, it's indeed just stroke 10. I've sort of been laying in bed for an hour when I could have been working, but hey-ho. Sometimes you just got to R&R, baby. But yeah, I've come downstairs to get some breakfast. As we are at the gym at 11:30 today, and obviously, as you guys know, last time I did leg day at the gym, I almost passed out, and my PT told me off and said that I need to start eating breakfast on the morning. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's not how I wanted my morning to go. For God's sake. Don't forget to make your bed every morning. Oh, today is the big day. And I am so anxious for this phone call, and it's not even my phone call, it's Ashleigh's phone call, but I'm just so anxious and excited for Ashleigh because, like, once we get this phone call out the way, we can get the ball rolling. We can register with HMRC, we can go and do X, Y, and Z. I've already emailed my accountant who said that he's happy to take Ashleigh on. I actually don't know if he watches the vlogs, but I know he said he was going to check them out. But Craig, if you do watch these vlogs, thank you so much, bud. I've just been singing Craig's praises to Ashleigh and just sort of saying that me and Dean absolutely love him. Like, he's just such a good accountant, and he's so like quick at replying with things and just yeah. Anyway, I would actually shout out Craig's business, but he actually said when we enrolled that he wasn't looking to grow his business anymore. So there's no point in me shouting him out for anybody that's local to go and contact him. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this slightly runny porridge down my throat because in T-minus an hour we're going to be setting off to the gym. So I need to get this down me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and add the music to my video as I'm going along, because if I can try and get this done, I won't be able to get it done before I go to the gym, but if I can kind of finish this up quickly once I've got back and showered and everything from the gym, then I'll be able to start doing some admin stuff, because I'll explain it all later on, but I've got a bit of admin stuff to do. I want to obviously talk about the website and stuff for the Saddle Hub and what we're doing with that, and showcase and document a lot of that. So yeah, lots to do today, not enough time to do it. And I did it! It's now 10 to 11 and I got the music done and I ate my breakfast. But yeah, the video is now rendering out. That should take about 10 minutes. So I might even be able to start uploading and get the thumbnail done before we set off to the gym, which is a really productive day. So let's hope we can keep up this momentum at the gym and when we get back. And the video is now uploading, but unfortunately I ran out of time to make the thumbnail and it's now 20 past, so I've got to get it gone.
Hi
Hi, bye.
Bye.
See you later, love.
In a bit.
I was going to do... Who can be mad at that smile?
I know.
But we're at the gym. We've got 5 minutes to go. So let's get on it. And I think it's leg day. Ah, well, that was a pretty solid session at the gym. I did legs, and I actually got back up to my PB on the hex bar lift. The name has just completely escaped out of my brain. You know when you go to say something and the words just like disappear instant. Deadlift, that's it. Did the hex bar deadlift at my 120 kilogram personal best, but on the last rep, on the last set, I only managed to do 8 reps. So I'm still proud of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying, oh, I failed and this or the other. Like, I'm still proud of it, but yeah, unfortunately I couldn't finish the full 3 sets, but it is what it is. But still, good sesh. I'm actually excited for the weigh day tomorrow because I feel, but I hate saying this because usually when I feel like I've lost weight, that's when I get on the scales and I've maintained, or I've lost like, or I've like gained half a pound. But then on the weeks where you don't feel like you've lost, you end up losing like 2 or 3 pounds. So, but I do feel good in myself. So that's what's important. Just go ahead and put the trainers away, and looking around the house needs a good hoover. So if I can get some bookkeeping done for the next couple of hours, then after that I might actually do some cleaning around the house. I'm feeling quite productive today, so... But first up, got to get in the shower. Bom, biddy, bom, biddy, 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 bom. Oh, that's nice. Well, stepped out the shower. The beard is done, the hair is slicked back, and I am feeling fresh. And I am feeling mostly ready to take on the tasks of the day, which the first task is, I'm going to go ahead and make a sort of cheesy ham taco. And yes, I'm aware that the kitchen is messy. Like I said, I'm going to clean all of this. I'm going to nuke everything later on, as well as order something. There's something I've been meaning to order for the bathroom, and I want to document that process, but again, one thing at a time. So don't worry, I promise. I know that, you know, one thing about putting your life on the internet is that you are unfortunately scrutinised for the way that you live and the choices that you make around your home. So yeah, judge away, for I care not, for I am a happy man achieving my dreams. Well, for the most part, this isn't exactly what I'd call dream home aesthetic, but we're getting there. I was going to put ham. We had a packet of ham in the fridge, but it's been sat at the back of the fridge, and the use by date was the 6th of February, and that was 14 days ago. So I've opened it and smelled it, and it's got a bit of a funk to it, and with meat, we don't mess around. Well, that's that thrown in the bin. We have this like pre-cooked roast bacon in the fridge that needed using, and it's only like a day out. I'm gonna risk it. Most people watching this right now are like, Mike, just throw it in the bin, don't mess around. But yeah, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Maybe have a few poops. Now, please forgive the sound of the tap in the background, but I am going to go ahead and very quickly just weigh out all of the bacon that I'm having so that I can accurately track my calories. Because yes, I do take your guys' feedback on board, and weighing stuff out occasionally does make sense. Because that comes in at 59 grams. I'm going to cut up one more slice. Now 72 grams. And the goal here is to kind of do basically like a cheese and ham toasty, but using tortilla wraps. And then all we have to do is just flip them over, preferably using using tongs. Don't burn yourself like I just did. I don't even know where our tongs are, so 2 seconds. There we are, it's looking good. And then hopefully the cheese will melt, and the bacon's already pre-cooked, so I don't have to worry about that, but it will heat up a bit, and you could probably refry it again if you really wanted to. But that is coming in at a whole 640 calories, and it doesn't look like much, but that will do me for lunch. Like, I don't actually, contrary to popular being a big lad, I actually can get away with not eating a lot throughout the day. I'm quite good at like managing things in that sense. Like I used to actually go out and when I was directing films in university, I'd actually go all day without eating food and I'd be absolutely fine. Like, I'd have like 1 or 2 snacks from the snacks we'd have on set for the cast and the crew. But honestly, I can like wake up and just get on with my day, and most of the time, like 80% of the time, be absolutely fine and not feel hungry or like be distracted by the hunger. But I'll admit, sometimes, some days, if I haven't had a lot to eat the night before and then I don't eat breakfast, I can get to lunchtime and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm Hank Marvin. But yeah, that's not too bad. Alrighty ho, so got me dinner, and the video I can see on the screen is uploaded. Checks complete, no issues found. That's always good to know. So now I'm going to go ahead, sit down and get the thumbnail done whilst I eat my lunch. Actually, I might eat my lunch and watch something on YouTube, then get the thumbnail done, because I'll need to move around in the game and get some screenshots and stuff. So yeah, let's get to work. Oh, not gonna lie, I don't even know why I am nervous, because I'm not the one dealing with the phone call. It's Ashleigh, but Ashleigh said she's not feeling too bad. But she's currently out and she's supposed to be at home. She's already prepared most of the stuff for the phone call, but she's kind of like wrote out a business plan and everything to kind of talk through it and everything. So I'm hoping she gets home soon. But yeah, literally, it's gonna be in like the next like. Within the next hour, we're gonna know whether or not how easy this journey is gonna be. Like, I know it sounds so dramatic for me to be saying this, like, oh, Mike's just filming himself being over dramatic to make the YouTube video. Like this isn't for you guys. Like, for me, this isn't a YouTube video. Like, I'm documenting this because I know that I'm going to look back at this. No matter what happens in the next hour, I'm going to look back at this and I'm going to be like, why did I get so stressed? Or like, like this could be the start of a, painful couple of months, or this could be the start of an amazing journey. And when Ashleigh and I come to look back at this, because there will come a time in our lives where we will want to come back and watch these vlogs. And we'll get to this point in this episode and Ashleigh will probably look over at me and she'll shake her head at just how daft and stupid I am and how much I overthink stuff. But yeah, I think a lot of people forget when they're watching YouTube is that this is real life. Yeah, of course, it's one thing to, set up a camera and start recording yourself. But this is why I shoot with an iPhone, because I don't set up shots. I don't get out a tripod and put you down and, compose myself and think, right, how do I want to react to this? And like, that's not what's happening. I literally just walked into the bedroom and pulled out my phone and just started recording as I sat down. Haven't planned what I'm going to say. I never plan anything that I'm going to say. The only thing that I plan is how I transition into the next clip. Just like that. And the only reason why you have to do that as a YouTuber is just so it doesn't feel like a roller coaster and you're jolting the rider around and causing them a lot of pain and disorientation and making it too fast and like confusing where you're at or what you're doing with people. Like I said before, a couple of people picked up on and commented on the fact that like I'd say, oh, I'm going in here to eat. And then the next clip would be me walking out saying, oh, so I've just eaten. And so I'm trying to be more mindful of that and include a bit more context in the middle to show like the full story arc of like what I'm doing, but sometimes it's just not possible. And sometimes, I'm only human. I forget these things. I don't know if I dare ask.
No, it was fine. It wasn't even anything really to do with this.
Oh.
Can't move my bums.
Oh.
No, that's not lawful, doesn't it? No, not my bum. My coccyx is hurting, and I was struggling to.
Oh. I'm an emotional wreck. I'm more emotional than she is.
Ugh.
Do you want to... Yeah, you tell them the news. I need to go and dry my eyes or something.
Dry your eyes, mate. Honestly, I feel like I can't cry. It's so bad. Yeah, so I've just had a phone call to say that I can officially start being self-employed. I can go ahead and get the ball rolling. So...
Yes!
Mike is very emotional about this.
It's only because I want, like, nobody knows what you've been through, like, people obviously see the pain that you've been in, like especially around Christmas and stuff like that. But like, I've obviously been with you now, what, like 11 years?
Yeah.
And I've seen you go through like this whole like getting diagnosed with like RA and fibro. You lost your. I can't even get through a sentence. You lost everything really, apart from me.
Yeah.
But now,
You are the one constant.
Not only have you got a house which we pay a mortgage for, you've got a cat, you got the horse, you got the husband. That I'll leave you to judge that.
I got the cookies.
You got the cookies, but now you've got the dream job.
Yeah.
I hope you've said that it is. So.
Oh no, definitely, yeah. But now it's official that I can be self-employed and start living again. Actually live my life rather than just sort of dwindle through it.
And you'll be able to get some independence, and you'll be able to buy stuff for yourself. You'll be able to.
What's independence?
You'll be able to go out and get Christmas presents for me instead of getting them off
Temu.
Ping pong. Hey, I like those Temu presents. It's just.
It wasn't Temu. It was the other one, TikTok.
I love you so much.
I love you too. We got this.
Proud of you, my little queen.
Yeah, I'm just so cold.
Have you put the heating on?
Yes. On my bed.
Yeah, I thought I'd just document as well that I am documenting all of the food on my own weight loss journey. That I have logged the calories for this. It's like 270 calories for this cookie, but at this point, I don't even care. Like, we're celebrating. So,
worth it.
Cheers. Here's self-employment.
My coccyx won't let me move.
Yes! Apparently today is, what did you say today was? International Love Your Pets Day?
Well, national, but yeah.
Let's just say international.
Sure.
We love you, Oreo.
I mean, we love them every day, so it's not like... Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, national...
He has been Oh, why'd you disturb him?
He's my squishy, and I will call him my squishy. What? Is that how it goes? I don't know how it goes. You are squishy, and you are my squishy, and I will call you squishy.
When you tried your best, but you don't succeed. Well, actually, you did succeed in squishing him. Oh, that was good timing.
Why?
I was just about to start the vlog and come downstairs and be like, oh yeah, there's some time has passed and we ordered food.
We did indeed.
Still proud of this one. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, we had a bit of an issue with the food situation because we got some.
Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, please, if you won't mind. The vlog is in darkness at the moment. Because long story short, we got some mince out for tea and we were supposed to do like cheesy stuffed peppers with the mince, but we completely forgot to get peppers. So then we were going to do burgers, but then we had nothing to go with the burgers, and we didn't really fancy salady stuff. And then we were going to make some spaghetti bolognese, but we've got no passata because we were supposed to go shopping on Monday, and it's now Thursday, and we haven't been shopping yet. So we decided to celebrate and get food.
Kebab.
Dilly. Yeah, I got a kebab. Although there is doner meat in there, and I kind of only wanted chicken, but it is what it is.
I've got a chicken one.
Well, it's got doner meat in there. It's alright, I just want much of the doner meat.
I'll have some.
Oh, you will you?
Ooh.
And Ashley got a little pizza.
A little mushroom one.
So I'm going to go ahead and chill out with Ashley for a short while. So yeah, the big phone call is out the way. Ashley does have another one, a follow-up phone call to kind of discuss the details, but she has indeed been given the green light to get signed up and registered with HMRC, and basically she can now enroll and start this self-employed journey. But first and foremost, I need to email my accountant because I've got some questions which need to be asked. So I'll email my accountant first thing in the morning because he won't reply now anyway. And then hopefully he's super fast, super great. Love you, Craig. And he'll get back to us probably by lunchtime, and then we can be signed up and actually can be self-employed by tea time. Oh, that was good timing.
Why?
I was just about to start the vlog and come downstairs and be like, oh yeah, there's some time has passed and we ordered food.
We did indeed.
Still proud of this one. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah, we had a bit of an issue with the food situation because we got some...
Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, please, if you won't mind. The vlog is in darkness at the moment. Because, long story short, we got some mince out for tea and we were supposed to do, like, cheesy stuffed peppers with the mince, but we completely forgot to get peppers. So then we were going to do burgers, but then we had nothing to go with the burgers, and we didn't really fancy salady stuff, and then we were going to make some spaghetti bolognese, but we've got no passata because we were supposed to go shopping on Monday, and it's now Thursday, and we haven't been shopping yet. So we decided to celebrate and get food.
Kebab.
Dilly. Yeah, I got a kebab. Although there is doner meat in there, and I kind of only wanted chicken, but it is what it is.
I've got a chicken one.
Well, it's got doner meat in there. It's alright, I just won't eat much of the doner meat.
I'll have some.
Oh, you will you?
Ooh.
And Ashley got a little pizza.
A little mushroom one.
So I'm going to go ahead and chill out with Ashley for a short while. So yeah, the big phone call is out the way. Ashley does have another one, a follow-up phone call to kind of discuss the details, but she has indeed been given the green light to get signed up and registered with HMRC, and basically she can now enroll and start this self-employed journey. But first and foremost, I need to email my accountant because I've got some questions which need to be asked. So I'll email my accountant first thing in the morning because he won't reply now anyway. And then hopefully he's super fast, super great. Love you, Craig. And he'll get back to us probably by lunchtime, and then we can be signed up and actually can be self-employed by tea time.
Indeed.
And I'm going to go ahead and end it for tonight there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been an eventful and emotional day, but I'm going to wrap all of this up tomorrow and kind of recap the week and talk about things and where we go from here tomorrow. But for now, good night. I'll see you in the morning, where I'm actually in catnip all on my own tomorrow, so that's going to be a bit of a fun shenanigans. Good morning, and I have weighed myself, and unfortunately I maintained this week, but I can't even be mad about it because I'm still proud of this one. But we step out the house, we step into work, but we step into the office so we can go ahead and turn the lights on. But I am so glad that today is Friday. And yes, I just wanted to talk about the weight loss thing real quickly because it has bothered me, like, a little bit. Like, you know, I was saying, was it yesterday or the day before when I was literally saying to you guys, like, I feel like I've had a good week. And look, I know that I had a little bit of a slip up last night. But I don't even want to call it a slip up because I was genuinely celebrating a win and chose the healthiest or one of the healthier options. I could have just had a pizza or something else, but I still went for like a chicken kebab, and it did have some doner meat in there, which obviously isn't great, but I had plenty of calories left for yesterday, so I can't imagine. Well, actually I didn't really. I think I had about 800, so probably did go over my calories a little bit, but it is what it is. Not really that fussed. But honestly, like I said, I generally couldn't care less because I'm actually just over the moon with the news of, like, I'm on cloud 9, and you guys could probably tell by the way that I reacted yesterday. And I'm not an emotional guy, by the way. Like, it takes a lot to sort of get the waterworks going with me, and that just, as soon as, like, Ashleigh just told me, like, I walked in there and you guys saw, I didn't stage anything. I literally recorded everything. Apart from there was a discrepancy from when I recorded putting the phone around the corner to then recording the second clip. She was just giving me a quick rundown of the call. But then at the end of the rundown, she said, but yeah, I can pretty much go out and she said I can get registered and go out there and everything else. And yeah, I just got overwhelmed with love and happiness for Ashleigh and the opportunities that are now going to come our way because of this position. So I'm going to get this computer turned on because not only do I have to do a handful of orders before I get back onto doing some more stock taking, I also really need to quickly email the accountant, but I think there's been a bit of a plot twist with the accounting stuff, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. I was under the pretense that it was going to be quiet today. We got the orders down to 0 on Wednesday, and I genuinely thought that with Dean being in work yesterday, keeping on top of the orders, that I would only have like 5, maybe 10 orders, maybe 15 at a push to do. Yeah. Had we got the orders down to 0 on Wednesday and Thursday, or if Dean had done most of the orders yesterday, then theoretically I would have only had 1 order to do today. But there's 2 days worth of orders here, so I've got 40 orders to do. And sorry, I can't show you because there's a lot of names on here, so I can't really show you. But, well, I suppose I've just got to get on with work. I don't know if I'm mad or happy about that, because I don't know, the idea of just counting stuff seems like a bit more of a chill day today, but it is what it is. If I only could, I'd make a deal with God. 2 avocados for $10. Sorry, that song's been stuck in my head for like 3 days now. But I'm jumping on to getting on with the orders, because luckily Dean actually did go ahead and mark all of the ones that are just ready to pack as ready. And I actually realised why there's so many orders now. I completely forgot that we listed the tumblers as like for sale, because they're all seconds. Unfortunately, they've had like a few not misprint issues, but they basically weren't up to the standard that we wanted for catnip. So we've listed them as a seconds item for sale. So that's why there's so many orders. So I imagine a lot of the orders are going to be tumblers today. So and looking at the fact that they're all like 1 or 2 items, then I can confidently confirm that is probably going to be the case. So I'm going to get on with some work, slap on a podcast, and I'll check back in with you when we head for lunch. Well, it's currently 11:30, so it's actually not dinner time for another half an hour, but I'm kind of feeling a bit peckish. I'm not feeling hungry, I'm just feeling a bit peckish, feeling a bit distracted, so I'm going to go ahead, go and grab my lunch, and hopefully it'll help sort me right out. Don't know what I'm going to get. I might go to Heron and get a Monster because I need a bit of energy, and then a bit of caffeine in my brain, and then go and get Couplands maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm feeling like a sandwich. And I'm just putting my jacket on because I already know it's windy as feck outside. Are you ready? Okay. It sounded a lot worse in the office, so my bad. Yeah, it is weird. It's blustery, but it's not. It's acceptable. I may have told a small lie, actually. I think I was just recording at a point where the wind had like subtly died down for a second, because I carried on walking for another 30 seconds. All of a sudden the wind just picked up, and literally one guy's cap just like flew off and smacked down right next to me, and I thought a bird had just like dropped out of the sky, because I saw this black mass hit the floor in my peripheral vision as I was walking past. And I carried on walking, and I turned around to see what the hell had just dropped near me. And this guy was like leaning over to pick his cap, and this cap had just like flown, obviously, off this guy's head, right up in the air, and just dropped back down. And it was the most bizarre experience. But yeah, I went ahead and bought this Rustler's Mighty Big Cheese microwave thing. It's only 473 calories, so it's not too bad. It's not healthy for you by any means, so but yeah, I'm just going to go and pop this in the microwave. Then whilst I'm eating my dinner, I totally forgot I needed to email the accountant, so I'm going to get that done. so that we can get the ball rolling on Ashleigh. See what I mean though? You might have heard that in the background there. I know this is crinkling, but in the background you can hear the roof kind of like creaking in the morning because of the wind. So that's why I thought the wind was a lot worse than it actually was. Well, dinner has been devoured and the email has been sent. I have now officially sent the email to Craig, our accountant, for asking just a couple of questions, because I'm actually somebody that is extremely like the way that my brain functions is I'm the type of person that likes to get things out of the way, then I can relax and I can move on to the next thing. I don't like to linger and I don't like to procrastinate. I like to just get it done, then relax. I, work hard, play harder sort of mentality. And I would have registered Ashleigh as self-employed, like literally right after that phone call ended yesterday, and had everything done. However, I don't want to go too deep into the business spiel here on this vlog channel because obviously not everybody wants to hear it and not everybody wants to get into the whole jargon of business and stuff. But in business in the UK, you have sole traders and you have limited companies. Sole traders are basically you earn less than 30 grand a year and you basically are the sole proprietor of your business. Sorry, my word vomit there. So you are basically solely responsible for your business. But in the UK, we have a limited business structure where it basically functions as a separate entity. So that limited business then becomes it's almost like creating an artificial human being in a way. Like, that's the best way I can articulate it, is you create an artificial entity that exists with it doesn't yet have a personality, it doesn't have anything, and you've got to build that up, which means any money that you make within the limited business belongs to the limited business, and you then have to pay yourself through the limited business like you would in a normal 9-to-5 job. And the reason why you'd go down the limited business route is because it gives you limited responsibility solely as a person. So if your limited company goes bankrupt, it doesn't really have much effect on you. If you're a sole trader and you go bankrupt and you run out of money and you've got loads of debt, then that debt falls directly on you, and you basically have a lot of debt and issues that are going to arise from that personally. So obviously I am currently a sole trader. That's the way that I structure my business, and it's like that because I get no tax benefits from it being a limited company, and there's obviously no reason to be a limited company because I just don't earn that much. But when you start adding Ashleigh's projected income on top of what I earn, then it's literally about to be probably in that limited business bracket where it would make more sense to be a limited business. And funnily enough, I've literally just had... So the plot twist I mentioned earlier is I actually follow Craig on Instagram, and he actually put a post on yesterday saying holiday mode activated because he's going on holiday. So... only the timing of this is just so awkward. I want to get the ball rolling, and this is the one time where Craig's gone on holiday, and he's literally just emailed me back this second. All right, yeah. So I've just kind of read his email. Basically, is exactly as I intended, as I thought it would be. To just register Ashleigh as a sole trader, to see how she gets on. So yeah, there's no point in jumping the gun yet, which I kind of knew, but I wanted to ask the question anyway because I am a curiosity driven person. So I like to understand and get to know. I like to just ask questions. I'm a proper curious person. If I don't know how something works, I like to learn how it works. And it's funny because Ashleigh always turns to me and she'll ask me a question oh, how does this do that? Or how does that do that? And I'll be like, I don't know. And she's like, oh, well, you know everything. But then because she's asked me and I've said I don't know, I then need to go and read up about it and learn how it works. Anyway, my brain works in weird and wonderful ways. So I'm going to go ahead, reply to Craig, which means that we can go ahead and get Ashleigh registered as a sole trader this afternoon. And we're going to do it live on camera so that because there is a few people that watch these vlogs that have actually said, like, I want to go self-employed someday. And honestly, I'm going to say this with my hand on my heart because I mean this sincerely. As somebody that was petrified to go self-employed, and it was the scariest moment of my life, even though I went self-employed straight out of uni, you know, I wasn't coming out of a job, I didn't have a house at the time, so I can appreciate that it's not just as easy as, oh yeah, just do it. But contrary, conflicting myself there, you have to just do it. Honestly, like, I know it's so easy to be one of those guys where it's like, oh yeah, Mike, it's not as easy as just doing it. But honestly, if you've been using the excuse that, you know, you can't do it because of X, Y, and Z, that excuse isn't ever gonna, you're gonna find different ways of finding that excuse. And I know this isn't the talk that people want to hear, but sometimes you just have to bite the bullet, and this is what me and Ashleigh are literally going through right now. Like, there's so much behind the scenes that I can't tell you guys, unfortunately, just because of the way that the dynamics of it are, and like, it's a bit of private information. But honest to God, we bit the bullet by getting Ashleigh to make this phone call, which could have potentially caused a lot of, like, not just normal headaches but financial headaches as well. But we just did it because our desire to make this dream happen is stronger than the desire of just living in mediocrity for the rest of our lives. So I'm so glad that we did it. And as you saw, like, it was a very emotional time for both of us. However, I am going to reply to Craig. I'm staring at this email now and I just need to get it replied before he goes on holiday. So anyway, going to reply to this email and get back to work, and I'll check back in with you at the end of the day. In which, there we are. We are now at the end of the day. It's currently just coming up 4 o'clock. It's 5 to 4, so I'm going to take the orders downstairs. There's like 6 bags of orders, but there's not that many orders. It's because all of them were tumblers, so admittedly, it's been a bit of a nightmare today, kind of like juggling all of the orders, because normally when it's smaller stuff, you can bash through it, but when it's bigger stuff, you've got to fold the boxes, wet the tape, put the tape on, write the name on, and you've obviously got to package the stuff inside it, so it's been a bit of a nightmare, but we're going to go ahead and head downstairs. You already know that I want to get that hot stuff on the vlog.
Just don't look at
What made you want to go red?
I don't know. I just messaged her and I was like, I fancy this. And then she was like, yes, girl. So, yeah. But look at all that.
It's looking banging. You look good.
Thank you.
I like it. I like it a
I
lot.
literally got red all over me and I haven't even done it.
Oh well, time to get home and get sorted, because where are we going tonight?
Well, I don't know whether we are.
Oh. Where were we supposed to? We're now not going tonight?
Cinema.
To see?
Bridget Jones.
So why are we not going now? Oh, right, okay.
It's just embarrassing.
Take away and a drink at home?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get it off with... it's just all over. I'm going to try and get it off with some wet wipes.
It's a bit of an ongoing joke because of obviously Ashleigh's conditions and stuff, that every time we plan something, Dean's like, oh, so it's like, Dean's like, oh, what you doing? And then I say, oh, me and Ashleigh are going to do something, we're going to plan something. And then Dean's like, oh, so take away at home then.
Yeah, it never goes well, does it?
Thanks, babe.
Also, my back's really hurting now because I've been sat in the chair.
Oh, that's definitely takeaway and drinks at home, that.
I think so.
She'll get home, put her pyjamas on, she's like, yep, that's it, I'm in for the night now.
It's a habit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. No more Menti Bees this week. Good vibes from that one.
Red vibes. Oh, I was sure. Red vibes. Right, okay.
Get us home.
Yep, off we go.
However, I have actually come upstairs and thought I'd document this because, yeah, the only thing that's put a bit of a bummer on this week is the video, which was admittedly 2 weeks late because I was putting so much time and effort into trying to finish the project, and although it's far from being finished, I've tried to polish it up as much as I could, and the way that I packaged it on YouTube, it's been one of the worst performing videos that I've ever uploaded on the channel. And when I say like worst performing, I don't just mean by like a small margin outside of like one where I did like an IRL video where I sat and talked to the camera for like nearly half an hour, 26 minutes of talking to the camera. But that was like for the hardcore fans, really. So I wasn't expecting that to do very well. But one thing that has been a little bit of a disappointment is this project that I've put so much effort into and I actually genuinely loved. After 24 hours, has only got 1,600 views. And I say only, please understand, like, I respect that that's still fantastic. But when you've got like 12,000 subscribers, and typically your range is normally around 4,000 to 5,000 after the first 24 hours for an average video, that to me is like the epitome of like, this has been a massive flop. And you got to understand, I'm not saying this because, oh, the video's flopped, I'm sad. I'm saying this because sometimes as a content creator or as a business and you're trying to grow things, you put all your love and effort into things, and I'm just trying to showcase this is a real journey that you're watching. This is the real time me reacting to this and trying to figure out what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title and change the thumbnail. I'm going to take a screenshot of the metrics now, and then we'll look at them again in a couple of days, and we'll kind of see how it compares.
Ready? Go.
Things have transpired, time has passed, and rain is falling. Yeah, we ended up just chilling and we started watching a new series, didn't we? What's it called?
Black Doves.
Black Doves. It's alright, it's a little bit...
It's a thriller.
Yeah, it's like a thriller, kind of like spy murder thing.
On the Netflix.
It's alright. I'm not really into that sort of thing, but it is good so far. Whether or not I'll carry on watching it, but yeah, things have transpired because we're now heading out to go to the shop because I really fancy Pepsi, and Ashleigh really fancies mini eggs.
You fancy mini eggs too?
I did, but now I don't.
Also?
Yeah, sorry about that. A stupid car app cut me off for some reason, but yeah. Sorry, there's music playing in the background, so I have to speak up a bit, but yeah, we were watching this show, we chilled for a bit, now we're here. I'm gonna grab some Pepsi and get out of here. Ugh. Gonna need one of you. And Ashleigh's currently costing us an arm and a leg drinking one of these every day. Alright guys, it's that time of the video where we've come to the end of the week and I've got to say goodbye. But before you go ahead and click off this video, and by the way, I just want to apologise, I had to put you guys on a tripod, which I don't know why I'm apologising for that, but I had to put you on a tripod because, truthfully, I tried filming this twice with my arm and my arm has now gone dead. But I wanted to go ahead and just wrap up this week and kind of reflect on everything that's happened, kind of just talk about the things that I'm planning and the things that are coming up in the next couple of weeks, etc. And first and foremost, I just wanted to say thank you so much. The fact that so many of you get to this point in the video, which is apparent from the comments that you've left when I asked you guys to call me a stinky tuna fish, which, by the way, I completely forgot I said that at the end of the video and was confused why everybody started commenting it. So this time, I don't want to do this for me, but I want to do this for Ashleigh, and I don't want to get at people saying Ashleigh's a smelly tuna fish. So instead, no context, just go down in the comments if you made it this part of the video and say, just comment, Ashleigh looks fire in red. Just that's all you need to comment. Ashleigh looks fire in red with a fire emoji if you can. And I'm sure she'll love that. But and that'll be our way of celebrating Ashleigh's win this week. But I wanted to take you guys back to a discussion that we had a couple of weeks ago about adding a hook at the beginning of the video, because I am still trying to find ways of improving these videos. Now, don't get me wrong, most of you guys said you love the vlogs the way that they are. They're just raw slice of life, and that's exactly how they're going to stay. I'm not going to change the style of which I'm vlogging. I'm not going to start doing like tripod fancy B-roll, cinematic depth of field shots and, you know, opening the curtains on a morning and making it cinematic and taking a sip of my coffee and making it all look bougie and boutique, because that's not who I am. Who I am is a guy that's just nerdy as hell, can't clean to save his life, but loves entertaining and putting a smile on the faces of the people around him. And that's all I want to do for a career. I'd love to just spend my days vlogging my life like I am, going on adventures and doing travel vlogs a couple of times a year with Ashleigh and with friends, as well as just doing gaming content and just having fun, playing games and entertaining people and putting a smile on people's faces. Ultimately, what I do content for. I just love being the guy that can entertain and smile. So, with that being said, the vlogs are some of the hardest content that I have ever experienced to grow. Travel vlogs is easy because it's searchable. Minecraft content is easy because it's searchable. You can make the thumbnails appealing, but the true matter of fact is, it's me, Mickey T. Nobody is searching for the vlogs of me. Nobody cares about me, and that's just the raw reality. I'm not trying to say it to garner any sort of sympathy. The truth is, unless you get to know me through the vlogs, nobody has a reason to really watch me, which is just the raw truth of vloggers. You don't know them or like them until you start watching them, right? So I want to find a way that entices new people to at least give me a chance. That's all I'm asking. And the way that I mentioned this last time is adding a hook at the beginning of the video. Now, I didn't think I quite articulated it very well. So, now that we've gone freehand, I found a content creator called the Lehman Twins, and I don't know who they are. I've never seen them before in my life. I literally just went on YouTube, searched weekly vlog, and searched for a video that had an example of what I wanted to do. Now, this vlog is obviously titled Weekly Vlog, New Cars, Life Updates, TikTok Bang, Yoga Sculpt, and more. I've experimented with titles like that, but I find that my titles do better when it's kind of like one kind of overarching subject for one micro story in the video. So like, you know, catnip was really busy this week as a cheap example, or like this vlog is going to be titled something along the lines of this phone call changed our life or something, because it generally is the one moment in this vlog that is important for the context of our narrative of building our dream life. Anyway, you guys don't need to know the nitty-gritty about things, but because I'm sharing the ins and outs of becoming a content creator, it's important that I kind of discuss this and showcase you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this in the background. Now, the first 15 seconds, all you're going to see is a montage of their life. And it's basically just shots from their weekly vlog that they've put at the very beginning of the video, and that's it. That's all it is. It's just snappy cuts of moments of the vlog that are coming up in the video, just to give anybody that's new tuning in context as to what they can expect from the vlog. You guys that watch these vlogs already, it shouldn't really affect you. You'll get a glimpse of what's coming up, and that's it. That's the only change that I would like to make to these vlogs. Now, here's what I'm proposing. So there's one more vlog that's going to go out next weekend before March, and I'll talk about this again at the end of next week's vlog. I'm not going to do this until March, but then what I'm going to do in March is for the whole month, including the travel vlogs that I've got planned coming up, I'm going to experiment with doing this in the edit in March, only in March, and then in April, as a community, we're going to come back together and we're going to discuss it at the end of the first weekly vlog, where I won't do it again going into April, and we'll sit down as a community and we'll talk, and you guys can be honest as you like with me. And if there's any voices out there that have found me through March or through February by just searching for a weekly vlog, or just saw me on the YouTube homepage, and you didn't come over from my gaming channel, you didn't come over from knowing me at Catnip, you just saw me on the homepage, clicked on it, and then just subscribed, I'd love to hear from you guys as well. Everybody's voice matters here, but the people that find me in March are generally going to be like the interesting voices amongst the whole group, because they're going to be the people that see that and ultimately found it useful or not useful. But I'd like everybody's input. So is that cool? Are we? Can we come to an agreement on that? Because I think that's a fair thing between the creator and the viewers, is that I just experiment for a month, we see how it goes, and we talk about it. You guys don't like it, I'll switch it back. No questions asked. At the end of the day, the people that tune in every single week, week after week, are the most important. And not everybody comments either. So a lot of people don't make their voices heard, because some people just tune in, watch, and go on to the next vlog, or they go out and do the thing. And that's absolutely fine. So you don't have to leave a comment. But obviously every comment helps. So if that seems like something that's pretty simple, you know, nothing will be faked. I won't fake any moments for it. I'll literally just, in the edit, find some moments that I think reflect this week's purpose of the vlog and just put it at the beginning. And that's completely it. Is that cool? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead, guys, and leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been Mike James, aka it's me, Mickey T. And I'll see you guys in next week's vlog. Because yes, my arm is starting to go numb. So I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.